Hi, hello, namaste. Welcome to our channel Quan Quicker. Today we will discuss one of the most important topics in triangles, that is similarity of triangles. Congruency and similarity of triangles. I told you this is the heart of the geometry. Very important topic. Okay, congruency and similarity of triangles. So first of all, we should know what are congruent triangles. Okay, congruent means, the meaning of congruent means equal in all respects. Equal. Okay, congruent means equal. Okay, similarity means similarity, same proportion in the sense the ratio should be same. Okay, so let us take an example. Observe these two pens. Okay, these two pens have same size. These two pens have same size, same shape. Okay, these two are same in all respects. Okay, so these two are called congruent. Okay, these two are called congruent. Okay, similarly, let us take a Pepsi bottle or 7-Up bottle. Okay, if I have 1 liter bottle and 2 liter bottle, okay, those two bottles have same shape. Okay, but size is different. Okay, but the size is different. Okay, if you take a 7-Up 1 liter bottle and 7-Up 2 liter bottles, okay, those two have same shapes but the size is different. Those are the examples for similarity. Okay, those are the examples for similarity. These two are the examples for congruent. Okay, same size and same shape, hence these are called congruent. Okay, first of all, what are congruent triangles? Congruent triangles. So, if two triangles are said to be congruent, let us say A, B, C and D, E, F. If two triangles are said to be congruent, then first condition number 1 is all corresponding sides equal. That means here in these two triangles, AB equal to DE, BC equal to EF and AC equal to DF. Okay, AB equal to DE, BC equal to EF and AC equal to DF. Okay, so all corresponding sides are equal. This is the first condition. And then second condition is all corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angles are equal. That means angle A equal to angle D, angle A equal to angle D, and here angle B equal to angle E, and here angle C equal to angle F. Okay, all corresponding sides are equal and all corresponding angles are equal. Then these two triangles are called congruent triangles. The symbol for congruent of triangles is this one. This is the symbol for congruency. Okay, if two triangles are congruent, let us say if ABC and DEF are two triangles are congruent, then we can represent it as triangle ABC. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. Okay, order is important. Okay, we should write triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. Okay, we should not write triangle ABC is congruent to triangle EDF. Okay, order is important. Okay, here A, here D, A, D. Okay, here B, here E, B, E, and here C, here F, C, F. Okay, order is important. So, if you want to prove two triangles are congruent, is it necessary to check all these conditions? Okay, is it necessary? The answer is no. Okay, we can use, by using three parameters, by checking three parameters, we can deduce the congruency of triangles. Okay, so based on these parameters, we have some 5 types of tests. Okay, so let us see the tests for congruency. Tests for congruency. First one is S, S, S. That means side, side, side. Okay, side, side, side. Second one, S, A, S. That means side, angle, side. Side, angle, side. And third one is A, S, A. A, S, A. That means angle, side, angle. And fourth one is A, S. A, S. That means angle, angle, side. Okay, and then fifth one is R, H, S. Right angle, H for hypotenuse, hypotenuse, and then S for side. Right angle, hypotenuse, and side. Okay, so we will discuss one by one. Okay, so first one, side, side, side. Okay, side, side, side. So let us take two triangles. Okay, in this property, okay, if three sides of one triangle is equal to corresponding three sides of the other triangle, then these two triangles are called congruent triangles. That means if AB equal to D, AB equal to D, and BC equal to EF, BC equal to EF, and AC equal to DF, okay, then these two triangles are called congruent triangles. This is SSS, side, side, side. Okay, it means here AB equal to DE and BC equal to EF and AC equal to DF. AC equal to DF. Then these two triangles are congruent. Okay, then we can write it as triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. Okay, so second one, SAS. SAS, that means side, angle, side. If two triangles are said to be congruent, let us say A, B, C, D, E, F. If two triangles are said to be congruent, okay, if any two sides of one triangle, okay, and the angle between them, okay, is equal to corresponding sides of other triangle and the angle between them is equal to corresponding sides of the other triangle and the angle included between them, then those two triangles are congruent. In these triangles, here AB equal to DE, AB equal to DE, and BC equal to EF, BC equal to EF, and here angle between them, okay, angle included between them, angle B equal to angle E, angle B equal to angle E, Hence, these two triangles are congruent. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. Okay. So, if let us take ABC, DEF. Okay. Here, in these two triangles, this side equal to this side and this side equal to this side. Okay. And this angle equal to this angle. Then also these two triangles are congruent. Okay. Here in these triangles, BC equal to EF and AC equal to DF, and angle between them, angle C equal to angle F. Okay. Then these two triangles are congruent. Okay. Similarly, here if these two sides are equal, AB equal to DE, AC equal to DF, and include angle A equal to angle D, then these two triangles are congruent. Okay. So this is SAS, side angle side property. Okay. So next one, third one, angle side angle, angle side angle. Okay. So if two triangles are said to be congruent, okay, A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. If in this triangle, okay, if two angles and the included side, that means AB, if two angles and the included side of one triangle is equal to corresponding angles, corresponding two angles and the include side of other triangle, then these two triangles are called congruent triangles. Here angle A equal to angle D, angle A equal to angle D, angle B equal to angle E, angle A equal to angle D, angle B equal to angle E, and the side common to these two angles is AB. Okay. AB equal to D, AB equal to D. Then these two triangles are called congruent triangles. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. Okay. If let us say A, B, C, D, E. So in these two triangles, if let us say here angle A equal to angle D, angle A equal to angle D, and angle C equal to angle F, angle C equal to angle F, and the side common to these two angles is AC, AC equal to DF, AC equal to DF, then these two triangles are called congruent triangles. Okay, congruent triangles. Okay, and similarly, if you have angle B equal to angle E and angle C equal to angle F, and if you have BC equal to EF, then these two triangles are congruent triangles. Okay. Next, fourth one, angle side, angle side. Okay. So if two triangles are said to be congruent, let us say A, B, C and D, E, F. If two triangles are said to be congruent, okay, if two angles and one side other than the side which is not included between the two angles, that means here angle A, angle B, here angle A equal to angle D and angle B equal to angle E, and the side not included between these two angles is this side. Okay, BC equal to D or AC equal to DF. Okay, either BC equal to EF or AC equal to DF, then these two triangles are congruent. BC equal to EF or AC equal to DF, then these two triangles are congruent. If in a triangle, if two angles and the side which is not included between those two angles is congruent to, is equal to two angles and the side not included between those two angles, okay, are equal, then those are called congruent triangles. Okay. So if let us say here ABC and DEF. Okay, if let us say angle A, angle C, angle A equal to angle D and angle C equal to angle F. Okay, here angle A equal to angle D and angle C equal to angle F, and the side not included between them. That means either BC equal to EF or AB equal to DE. BC equal to EF or AB equal to DE. Then those two triangles are called congruent triangles. Okay, those two triangles are called congruent triangles. So next one, fifth property, RHS, right angle hypotenuse side. Okay, so in this property, if two triangles are said to be congruent, okay, if hypotenuse and one side of one right angle triangle is equal to hypotenuse and one side of other corresponding other triangle, then those two triangles are called congruent. Okay, if hypotenuse and one side of a right angle triangle is equal to hypotenuse, corresponding hypotenuse and corresponding side of another triangle, then those two triangles are called congruent. Okay, here hypotenuse is AC, so here AC equal to, here hypotenuse DF, AC equal to DF and BC equal to EF, BC equal to EF, and angle B equal to angle E equal to 90 degrees. Angle B equal to angle E equal to 90 degrees. Okay, hence these two are congruent triangles. Okay, if for example, let us say A, B, C, D, E, F. Here angle B equal to angle E equal to 90 degrees and hypotenuse AC equal to DF, and if these two sides are equal, AB equal to DE, AB equal to DE, then also these two triangles are congruent. These two triangles are congruent. Okay, if hypotenuse and one side of one triangle is equal to hypotenuse and other side of another triangle, okay, then those two triangles are congruent. In these triangles, AC equal to DF, AC equal to DF and AB equal to DE, AB equal to DE, and angle B equal to angle E equal to 90 degrees. Hence these two triangles are congruent triangles. So next one, similarity. Similarity means same proportion. Okay, proportion in the sense ratios. Okay, same ratios. Okay, so two triangles are said to be similar. Okay, let us say ABC and DEF. If these two triangles are said to be similar, the ratio of sides of one triangle is equal to the ratio of sides of other triangle. That means AB by DE, AB by DE is equal to BC by EF is equal to AC by DF, AC by DF. Okay, the ratio of sides of one triangle is equal to corresponding ratio of sides of other triangle. Okay, and the corresponding angles of one triangle is equal to the other triangle. That means angle A equal to angle D. Okay, angle A equal to angle D and angle B equal to angle E. Angle A equal to angle D, angle B equal to angle E, and angle C equal to angle F. Angle C equal to angle F. If two triangles satisfy this condition, then these two triangles are similar triangle. Symbol for similarity is this one. Okay, if two triangles are similar, then we can say triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. So, is it necessary to verify all these conditions if you want to prove two triangles are similar? Okay, is it necessary? The answer is no. Okay, so we have some parameters, and by using these parameters we have some tests to find the similarity of triangles. So what are those tests? Let us see. First, tests for similarity of triangles. Similarity of triangles. Okay, first one, angle, AA. Okay, what is this angle? Okay, let us take two triangles. Okay, if two triangles are said to be similar, okay, if two angles in one triangle is equal to the corresponding angles in the other triangle. Corresponding angles in other triangle. That means here angle A equal to angle D and angle B equal to angle E. Hence these two triangles are similar. Okay, here angle A equal to angle D and angle B equal to angle E. Okay, so two angles in one triangle is equal to corresponding two angles in other triangle, then those two triangles are similar. Okay, so here triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Okay, if two triangles are similar, then the ratio of corresponding sides are equal. That means here AB by DE is equal to BC by EF is equal to AC by DF. Okay, here the order is important. Okay, we should write triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. We should not write triangle ABC is similar to triangle EDF. Okay, we should not write like this. Okay, so triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Okay, so if two triangles are similar, then ratio of corresponding sides are equal. Okay, so this is angle property. So second one, side angle side. Okay, side angle side. This is second test. Okay, let's take two triangles. It's ABC, DEF. Okay, these are the two triangles. Okay, these two triangles are said to be similar. Okay, if two sides of one triangle is proportional to corresponding two sides of other triangle and the included angle between the two sides, okay, are equal, then those two triangles are called similar triangles. That means here AB by DE is equal to AC by DF. Okay, two sides of one triangle is proportional to corresponding two sides of other triangle and the included angle between them. That means angle A equal to angle D. Okay, then those two triangles are called similar triangles. Here we will denote as triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. So if two triangles are similar, then ratio of corresponding sides are equal. That means AB by DE equal to BC by EF equal to AC by DF. Okay, if these two conditions are satisfied, then we can say these two triangles are similar. Okay, side angle side. Third one, side. Okay, side. Okay, So if two triangles are said to be similar, let us say A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, two triangles are said to be similar. Okay, if three sides of one triangle, in this property, if three sides of one triangle is proportional to three corresponding sides of other triangle, then these two triangles are said to be similar. Then these two triangles are called similar triangles. Here AB by DE equal to AC by DF is equal to BC by EF. Okay, if this condition is satisfied, then we can say these two triangles are similar triangles. Okay, similar triangle ABC is similar to triangle DF. Okay, so this is the property, side, side, side. Okay, if let us say the sides of this triangle is, let's say this is through 3, 4, some 5. Okay, 3, 4, 5. This length should be some 6, 8 and 10. So AB by DE equal to 1 by 3 by 6, 1 by 2. AB by DE equal to 1 by 2. Then BC by EF. This is AB by DE. Okay, this is AB by DE equal to 1 by 2. BC by EF equal to 4 by 8. This is equal to 1 by 2. And AC by DF. AC by DF is equal to 5 by 10. That equal to 1 by 2. So ratios are equal. Ratio of sides of corresponding sides are proportional. Okay, hence these two triangles are similar triangles. Similar triangles. Okay, so if you want these two triangles are congruent, then the ratio, the sides length should be, this is 3 and this will be 4 and this will be 5 only. Okay, sides should be equal for congruency of triangles. Okay, but similarity of triangles, the sides need not be equal. Okay, but the ratio of sides should be equal. Ratio of sides should be equal. This is the difference between similarity and congruency of triangles. Okay, so from this what we can infer, if two triangles are congruent, then we can say those two triangles are similar triangles. Those two triangles are similar triangles, but the converse is not true. Okay, converse is not true. That means if two triangles are similar, then those two triangles need not be congruent. Okay, need not be congruent. Okay, it may or it may not. If the sides of these two triangles are 3, 4, 5, then these two triangles are congruent. Otherwise, if sides are 6, 8, 10, then these two triangles are similar triangles. Okay, but not congruent. Okay, so if two triangles are said to be similar, okay, if two triangles are similar, then we have the one result. Okay, that is ratio of sides equal to ratio of altitudes. Okay, that equal to ratio of medians, and that equal to ratio of angular bisectors, and that equal to ratio of perpendicular bisector, bisectors. Okay, here ratio of sides equal to ratio of altitudes. Altitudes are nothing but heights or heights. Ratio of altitudes or ratio of heights. Ratio of medians, that equal to ratio of angular bisectors, that is equal to ratio of perpendicular bisector. Okay, let's take two triangles ABC and DEF. Okay, here let us say 3, again we will take 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. Okay, these two triangles are similar because the ratio of corresponding sides are equal. 3 by 6 is 1 by 2, 4 by 8 is 1 by 2, 5 by 10 is 1 by 2. So ratios are equal. So ratio of corresponding sides is AB by DE equal to BC by EF equal to AC by DF. Okay, AC by DF. So if you want to find ratio of medians, if you want to find what is the ratio of medians, let us say these two are medians. Okay, then ratio of medians equal to ratio of sides. Ratio of sides means 3 by 6, 1 by 2. Okay, ratio of medians is 1 by 2. If you want to find ratio of angular bisectors, that is also equal to 1 by 2. If you want to find ratio of perpendicular bisectors, that is also equal to 1 by 2. If you want to find ratio of altitudes or heights, that is also equal to 1 by 2. So if two triangles are said to be similar, then we have ratio of sides equal to ratio of altitudes, or that equal ratio of medians, that equal ratio of angular bisectors, and that equal to ratio of perpendicular bisectors. Okay, so this is first result. And second result, ratio of, let us say this is equal to k. Okay, let us say this is equal to k. So second one, ratio of areas of triangles, ratio of areas of triangles equal to k square. Okay, that means ratio of areas of triangles equal to ratio of sides whole square, that equal to ratio of altitudes whole square, that equal to ratio of medians whole square, that equal to ratio of angular bisectors whole square, that equal to ratio of perpendicular bisectors whole square. Here we got ratio of sides as 1 by 2. Okay, ratio of sides as 1 by 2. So if you want to find the ratio of areas of these two triangles, then that equal to 1 by 2 whole square, that equal to 1 by 4. So ratio of triangle areas ratio is 1:4. Okay, if this is some 10 square centimeters, if this is some 10 square centimeters, if this triangle area is 10 square centimeters, then this triangle area will be 40 square centimeters. Okay, if this is 10 square centimeters, then this area will be 40 square centimeters. Okay, so ratio of areas equal to ratio of sides whole square, or ratio of altitude whole square, or ratio of median whole square, or ratio of angular bisector whole square, ratio of perpendicular bisector whole square, that equal to k square, 1 by 2 whole square, 1 by 2. Okay, in this way we will find the ratio of areas of triangles. Okay, for two similar triangles. Okay, next third one. Okay, let's take a right angle triangle. Okay, this is a right angle triangle A B C. Okay, here angle B is 90 degrees. Angle B is 90 degrees. I will draw a line from B, from vertex B to hypotenuse AC. Okay, I will draw a perpendicular from vertex B to hypotenuse AC. Let us say this is D. Okay, so in these triangles, okay, let's take triangle. This is triangle ABC. This is triangle ABC. I will draw A B C. Okay, this is triangle ABC. Okay, and I will take this triangle BDC. BDC. Okay, so in triangle ABC, here angle B is 90 degrees. In this total triangle, angle B is 90 degrees. So this is B. Okay, and in this triangle BDC, angle D is 90 degrees. Angle D is 90 degrees. Okay, and here angle C in this triangle, in this total triangle ABC, angle C, and in this BDC triangle, angle C, both are equal. Here angle C, here angle C, both are equal. So according to angle property, what is angle property? If two angles of one triangle is congruent to two angles of other triangle. If two angles of one triangle is equal to two angles of other triangle, then we can say those two triangles are similar. Hence we can say triangle ABC is similar to triangle BDC. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle BDC. That means this total triangle and this triangle both are similar triangles. Both are similar triangles. Okay. Okay. This is first one. Next, if I take total triangle ABC, this is ABC. For your understanding purpose, I am drawing this triangle. Okay. This is triangle ABC. And I will take other triangle. Other triangle means this one. This is also 90 degrees. Okay. So I will take triangle BDA. Okay. BDA or ABD. ADB. This is D and this is B. Okay. I am taking total triangle and this triangle ADB. Okay. So in these two triangles, here angle B is in total triangle, angle B is 90 degrees. In this triangle, triangle ADB, angle D is 90 degrees. So this angle, both are equal. That equal 90 degrees. Okay. And here in this total triangle, here angle A equal to, and this triangle angle A, both are equal. Okay, both are same. Here angle A and here angle A, both are same. So according to angle property, angle property, these two triangles are similar triangles. Okay, here angle B equal to angle D and angle A equal to angle A. So two angles of one triangle is equal to two angles of other triangle. Then we can say those two triangles are similar triangles. Okay, so if two triangles are similar, so here triangle ABC is similar to triangle ABC, similar to triangle ADB. So this is the other result we got. Okay. So triangle ABC is similar to triangle ADB. This is the second result. Okay. If you observe these two results, okay, in these two results, here triangle ABC is similar to triangle BDC, and in this result triangle ABC is similar to triangle ADB. So from these two, what we can infer? Triangle ABC is similar to triangle BDC is similar to triangle ADB. Okay. From these two, we can say triangle ABC is similar. If A equal to B and A equal to C, then we can say A equal to B equal to C. Similarly, here triangle ABC is similar to triangle BDC and triangle ABC is similar to triangle ADB. So we can say triangle ABC is similar to triangle BDC is similar to triangle ADB. Okay, this is the result we got from this triangle. So if two triangles are similar, so let's take first one. Okay, from these two triangles, if two triangles are similar, then we can say corresponding sides are equal. That means AB by BD equal to BC by DC is equal to AC by BC. Okay, from this BC square, okay, from these two BC square equal to AC into DC. This is one formula. This is one important formula. This is first one. Okay. So, and now if I take this triangle, okay, these two triangles are similar. So from this AB by AD is equal to BC by DB or BD is equal to AC by AB. Okay. So from these two, okay, this one and this one, AB into AB square equal to, okay, forget about this, AB square equal to AC into AD. This is one formula. Okay, we should remember this formula. AB square equal to AC into AD. Okay, previous result BC square equal to AC into CD. So this result AB square equal to AC into AD. Okay, this is first result. result 1, and this is second result 2. Okay, and now here triangle BDC is similar to triangle ADB. Triangle BDC is similar to triangle ADB. From this, what we can write? BD by AD, ratio of corresponding side, BD by AD is equal to BC by AB. BC by AB is equal to DC by DB. DC means CD by BD. Okay. So, forget about this. So, from these two, BD square equal to AD into CD. BD square equal to AD into CD. Okay. This is the third result. So, BD square equal to AD into CD. Okay. BD square equal to AD into CD. Okay. So, this is third result. Okay. These are the three important formulas we should remember while doing the problems. Okay. So, that's all for today's session. We will do some of the problems based on similarity of triangles in our next session. Okay. So, if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.